everyone, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we'll be taking a look at the Psycho Silver Ranger from the Legacy Collection of Power Rangers action figures. This was an Entertainment Earth exclusive at first. I believe it is now opened up at other stores. I believe Big Bad Toy Store has this now. I believe initially it was planned to be a Toys R Us exclusive, but then for obvious reasons that did not work out. So they do have a lot of these, is my understanding. So like I said, I think Entertainment Earth I know Entertainment Earth had them first, but I believe now it has opened up. I know Big Bad Toy Store, I think the pre-order might already be sold out, but they are going to be getting some. And I wouldn't be surprised if these show up on Amazon at some point. But it's a very beautiful box, very similar to the Green Ranger, or the Green Psycho Ranger, I should say, that we saw that was the Boom Studios SDCC exclusive. And then when we slide this off, you'll see it has a sticker that says Entertainment Earth Convention exclusive, has the Power Rangers in Space logo. And then you have the beautiful silver Psycho Ranger. Very, very cool. I'm sorry for the delay in the review, but this arrived, I believe, the day after I left for California for Power Morphicon, so I did not receive it until a few days ago. But I'm very excited about this. Green Ranger was phenomenal, and I expect Silver to be the same, so let's go ahead, get Silver out of the packaging here, and we'll take a closer look. So here is Psycho Silver out of the packaging, and I have to say I do think he looks pretty excellent as far as paint and everything goes. The silver metallic paint looks very nice. Head sculpt, very good. I believe it is the same mold as Green, obviously just painted silver instead. I do kind of wish this figure came with a swappable, like, Justin Nemo head. Just because, you know, it was revealed, spoilers, that it was him in the episode in disguise. So I think that would be really neat if you could take it off and he could hold the helmet in his hand and then put the other head on. Maybe some third party out there will make a head that you can buy and swap. Would be kind of neat. Or maybe one day when, now that we know about Hasbro's Lightning collection, we'll get something like that. That would be very cool. In any case, articulation, head can go from side to side. You have the up and down joint in the neck. Shoulders out to the side, twist around. You have a bicep swivel, 2 elbow joints. You have that kind of, what I like to call figure art joint in the wrist where it has the swivel, and then it's also a pin to pop the ball joint for the hand on there. You have an ab crunch, which is getting looser as I play with it. You have a swivel in the waist there. You have out to the side for the hip, front, thigh swivel. It does appear that I have 2 of the 2 different legs. Shout out to Will if you're watching. Hopefully you got your replacement by now. But I did get the correct thighs here, so that's excellent. But double joint in the knee there. The joint on mine was a little tight at first, but it seems to have worked itself out, so that's good as well. You have a movement here in the ankle as well as a kind of side-to-side swivel. So pretty standard articulation for these, but it's good. I think it's the right amount of posability. The hips are getting a little bit looser as I play with them, but I think they'll be okay. Here is his accessory. Very nicely painted. You even have a little bit of gold there. The silver is very sharp. So I like that. Let's go ahead and try to get this into his hand. Hopefully it's not too difficult, as I am immediately contradicted. There we go. It almost seems like it's too thick for his hand. That sounds wrong. Anyway, so he looks good wielding the weapon. It's like it can't decide if it wants to be a sword or a gun, but that's what it was like on the show, so that's what we get. But yeah, overall, it looks great. I love the paint job. I think the detailing and everything is really, really nice. I'll be interested to see what blue and red look like when we finally get them in hand, because I would assume silver and green have a little bit more paint applications, a little bit more love put into them since they had the higher price point. They were convention exclusives. They usually tend to be a little better taken care of as far as paint and things like that, just because of the nature of the convention exclusive. So this seems really loose. What is this? Why is that? His crotch is ridiculously wobbly. Hashtag wobbly crotch. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I guess because of the waist swivel and then just because the hips are loose. I don't know. I have to keep an eye on that. Be careful with that. But I mean, if you're just going to pose him on a shelf, he looks good. So I'm very excited to get a hold of this. Like I said, now that he is released from, or should soon to be released from the Entertainment Earth exclusiveness? There's a word that's there. He's no longer exclusive to Entertainment Earth, or soon will not be. So definitely look around. Like I said, I know Big Bad Toy Store had a pre-order up, but I believe that's sold out now. And I would not be surprised if these eventually pop up either at GameStop or Amazon. I'm thinking more Amazon, but I know GameStop has been getting tons of pre-orders and stuff for all of the Legacy figures. Bandai's kind of re-releasing all of the role-play weapons and Megazords and things because they're kind of making one last cash grab before they go out and lose the license. So definitely, if you're looking for figures, you could check GameStop. Definitely check Amazon. And yeah, hopefully this thing will be a little bit more readily available. Definitely more so than green, I think. Again, I don't know for sure, but if the rumor is true that this was supposed to be a Toys R Us exclusive, they would have produced a lot of these. Definitely more so than the green. So this one shouldn't be too impossible to track down. So if you guys are looking for this one, I wish you well. I definitely think it's a good looking figure. Mine has a couple joints that seem a little loose, but again, I think it's just degradation. The mold is getting worn out because it's been a lot of time. You know, these are the same basic joints for all of the male figures, and you know, they're just running their course, and unfortunately they're starting to degrade. So I think it should hold up. I don't think it'll be a problem, but he looks good on my shelf, and that's all I need him to do. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.